Shakespeare? Answer is the Comedy of Errors. Aristotelian principle of unity of time is observed here. That is, the play takes place only for 24 hours. The setting of the play takes place in Syraceus and Ephesus. Let us now look into the outline of the play. As the play begins, Egeon is arrested by the Solinus, the Duke of Ephesus. Because Egeon is from the place Syraceus. Usually, the merchants from Syraceus are prohibited to enter Ephesus. So, Egeon is fined to pay 1,000 mark to the Duke of Ephesus. In order to create sympathy towards him, Egeon starts telling his sad flashback to impress the Duke of Ephesus. When Egeon's wife gave birth to twin sons, the poor woman nearby also gave birth to twin sons. As the poor woman couldn't raise her twin sons due to poverty, Egeon adopted the twin sons as the slaves for his twin sons. He named his twin sons as Antipholus and slave twin sons as Dromio. Soon afterwards, the family made a sea voyage. Due to a shipwreck, Egeon, one of his twin sons, and one of his slave sons got separated from Egeon's wife, another twin son, and another slave son. After the flashback, Egeon tells that he came to Ephesus not for trading but to search his lost family members. On hearing this, the Duke of Ephesus feels sorry and grants him one more day to pay his fine. Now, let me tell you the main characters in the play for clear clarification. Egeon, his wife Emilia, their twin sons, Antipholus of Syraceus, who is raised by Egeon in Syraceus, Antipholus of Ephesus, who is lost in shipwreck, a poor woman, her twin sons, Dromio of Syraceus, who is raised by Egeon, and Dromio of Ephesus, who is lost in a shipwreck, Adriana, wife of Antipholus of Ephesus, and her sister Luciana, and finally the Duke of Ephesus, Solinus. Now let me continue the play. What Egeon doesn't know is that the son he has raised, that is Antipholus of Syraceus, and his slave son Dromio of Syraceus, has also arrived from Syraceus to Ephesus to search their lost mother and brothers. Antipholus of Ephesus' wife Adriana mistaken Antipholus of Syraceus as her husband and takes Antipholus of Syraceus to home with her for dinner. When Antipholus of Syraceus sees Adriana's sister Luciana, he instantly falls in love with her. In the meantime, when Antipholus of Ephesus comes home, Dromio of Syraceus refuses to open the door. Antipholus of Ephesus sends Dromio of Ephesus to purchase a rope so that he can beat his wife Adriana for locking him out the door. Another confusion occurs when Antipholus of Syraceus receives a gold chain from the goldsmith Angelo. Later, when the goldsmith asked money for gold chain to Antipholus of Ephesus, he refused to pay. So, the innocent Antipholus of Ephesus is arrested for not paying the money for gold chain. As he is being led away to jail, mistaking Dromio of Syraceus as Dromio of Ephesus, Antipholus of Ephesus sends him to Adriana's house to get money for his bail. After a while, Dromio of Syraceus mistakenly delivers the money to Antipholus of Syraceus, whereas Dromio of Ephesus gives the rope to Antipholus of Ephesus in the jail. The confusion of mistaken identities add comedy to the play. At the end of the play, Abbess, who is the leader of nuns, enters with the Syracusan twins, and everybody begins to understand the confused events of the day. Not only the two sets of twins are reunited, but the Abbess reveals that she is Egeon's wife, Emilia. Finally, the Duke pardons Egeon. All exit into the abbey to celebrate the reunification of the family.